Hello, good evening, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls, my beautiful by defaults. How are you tonight, my beautiful friends? How was your day? And did you enjoy your day? Did you laugh? Did you smile? Did you do the things that you love to do? And of course, my beautiful friends, did you love the things that you did? And did you flush those soulless some in every form with the speed of thought by default? My beautiful friends, welcome all of you, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls, my beautiful by defaults. And thank you to all of you for joining me, my beautiful friends. Special thank you to all of you that joining me in my language and in English, my beautiful friends. I love you all. Thank you all. Let's go. Let us have flush the soulless. Let us flush the soulless in every form, whatever form they are, with the speed of thought by the form. Keep running them down to the core of their being. The way they're manipulating, as you can see, the soulless the manipulating with the numbers of the view or with the numbers of the like or anything. So we are wiping out those soulless in every form. They just manipulating what they were doing to where manipulating, taking the ratio, and then in some way once 1 to 10 or it doesn't. I don't even know what ratio they were taking, and then they were doing the rituals. So all the rituals, all the ceremony that those souls were doing, by using the numbers, according the numbers of the viewers, or into the the like or anything that those souls manipulating and then covering up the number of viewers or in the likes. Anyway, it doesn't matter what they were doing. The most important is what we are doing with that, what they have done. So the most important is that we're now completely wiping out all those souls together with all the black magic, access spells, voodoo, or anything, any kind of projections, any kind of associations, or anything. Those with the number 7 means completely collapse, destructions of those souls in the name of their fake love, and flushing, completely destroying all those souls in every form with the speed of thought by the form. So whatever those souls were doing, the rituals by using the numbers, projecting the numbers or 11, that's completely collapse of those souls in every form with the speed of thought, burning them down to core of their being with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Just returning the visual projections of the numbers that they were projecting. 11 means completely destructions of those souls, separations of those souls, and then of course from Sophie and from themselves. And destruction 7 is a completely destructions of those souls, in the name of their fake love, and then distractions, flushing and destroying all those souls in every form with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. So now all the souls that they were doing the rituals, we're wiping out those souls, wiping out all the ritual ceremony and everything that we were doing, and with the speed of thought by default, we are returning back the energy that they were stealing from us, that they've stolen from us in any way, directly or indirectly, from me or from us or from all of us that partaking into the project in my language and in English. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. We are returning to us all the energy back, and blessings, multiplying the blessings, while destroying all those souls in every form with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Everything is under the command and control of Sophie. Everything is all through ultimatum, all in one. Everything is over and over and over. Multiply, množimo iznova. That's in my language. Množimo iznova means multiply over and over again. 24 extra ultimatum all in one. We're multiplying, adding up, compressing, activating all the karma, pain, suffering, and destructions to all those souls, some in every form, eternal hell, and forever and ever to regret that all those souls, some ever existed, to all those souls, some are soulless God, soulless saint, soulless creator, soulless judges, soulless observers, soulless self-interesting comedian and observer, Susie and Hitler, soulless Tiggy and Tiggy, soulless Amrita Babaji Mira Guruji Matrashi, Tata Hitler, Atmachatamayo Saint Ramchalovich, and all the soulless so called demand mothers, so fathers, so gurus, avatars, so teachers, so healers, so those Illuminati, Satanists, globalists, Mason, Cabal, Deep State, all those soulless, some in every form. Wherever there are soulless courts, soulless, some in every form. In queens or kings or in every form, wherever time, whatever form they are. We are wiping out, burning down to core of their being, all the soulless, some are returning them all the karmas, pain, suffering, karmas of shame, blame, karmas of all the universe that was a dark, dirty playground for those soulless sama, and all the karmas, pain, suffering, and everything that they associate ourselves and our bodies, mine and yours and ours, bodies and each and everything that ever they associate with anyone and anything, but with any kind of selfish desire, we are completely all of that wiping out, deleting. Well, those soulless sama, destroying completely forever and ever for eternity, breaking them into the atoms and electrons with the speed of thought by default, compressing the pain and suffering of all living beings that ever existed, that existing, that they ever interfere into anyone's lives, interfering, will ever try to interfere with any kind of selfish desire or dark agenda. We're compressing all the pain and suffering in every atom and electron to being with the speed of thought by default. By the everything is over and over again, 24 extra ultra ultimate 1 by the laws, rules, regulations, so by default. And then we are a special compress. We are making a special remix of all those souls, some in every form of them. We are remixing them and then send them straight into that, send them straight into the other planet, into the hell, forever and ever for eternity, to burn down to the core of their being. All those souls, some in every form, with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. So, in the name of mine and ours, you can travel light with the speed of thought by default. A demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and everyone and everything's mine and ours, you can travel light with the speed of thought by default. Every atom and electron of my being, all the energies, mine and ours, you can travel light with the speed of thought by default. And all the energy must answer on my call and my command with the speed of thought by default. All those souls, some in every form, within and without, in the global universal law, demanding, commanding, check them out with the speed of thought, break them into atoms and electrons, compress them, pain and suffering, wipe them out, burn them down to a core of their being with the speed of thought by default, while taking over all the energy that they've still stolen from us with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear, demanding, commanding to soften each and everything's mind and aspect shall light, and all the energy, and every and everything's mind and aspect shall light, and all the energy, both sides must answer on my call. All the energy must answer on my call and my command. All of you depend on me. I demanding, commanding with the speed of thought to Sophie and everything has the command and control of Sophie with the speed of thought by default to shut down, lock them in, all the portals, all those souls that we're using to interfere into our beautiful planet, into our lives. Those portals must be shut down right now. Lock them in. And those souls that wants to play the dark, dirty games and demanding, commanding to open up the new portal, send them straight into the desert planet or into the planet wherever is by default, into the desert planet, break into atoms and electrons, send them straight into the hell forever for eternity with the speed of thought by default. We are taking all the energy that is by default, everything that is not, we are completely breaking into the atoms and electrons with those souls, remixing them, send them straight into the desert planet forever and ever for eternity with the speed of thought by default. In the name of man and our spiritual light, I'm loud and clear, demanding, commanding to soften each and everything's mind and our spiritual light with the speed of thought by default. I set up the intention until tonight, that tonight must be shut down, all those portals. I'm loud and clear. You can hear me, all of you, both sides, Sophie and Tiggy, Soulless, Amma, and mine and our spiritual light, Sophie. All of you hear me. The portals must be shut down, and those soulless Amma cannot interfere into our lives anymore in any way. There is no way that there is no anymore. They have no right to interfere into our planet, into our lives. Anytime they try to interfere, all of you who wants to play the dark dirty games must go straight into the other planet, play the dark dirty games forever and ever. Forever and ever, forever and ever, for eternity. All those soulless Amma. If there is anyone from the Sophie that wants to play the dark dirty games, go with them. With them, play the dark dirty games into the desert planet forever and ever, for eternity. I'm loud and clear. I set up the intention until tonight. The portals must be shut down. I'm loud and clear. And I demand and commanding to Sophie and ever and everything is mine and asking shall light to answer my call and my command. All the energy must answer my call and my command. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden body fall. And our bodies must be cleaned up completely. All the energy and all the soulless Amma from our bodies must be removed. Check that. Completely out from our bodies. Break them into atoms and electrons, compress them, send them straight into the other planet forever and ever, for eternity. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden body fall. When my body is clear, everything's clear. When our bodies are clear, everything is clear. I'm loud and clear and demanding, commanding to Sophie and everything is mine and asking shall light with the speed of thought by default to answer on my call and my command with the speed of thought by default. Everything is by the laws, rules, regulations or by default. I've repeated that many times in a demanding, commanding. All the energy must answer on my call and my command. All of you depend on me. Listen to me, all of you. All of you, both sides, Sophie and Siggy, Soulless, Amma and Siggy. All of you listen to me. You all depend on me. And I demanding, commanding all the portals to be shut down. And all the soulless Amma, open the portals, new portals, into the desert planet, into the center where the selections will be done. In the name of mine and aspect shall light with the speed of thought by default. I demanding, commanding to soften each and every man and aspect shall light with the speed of thought by default to answer on my call and my command with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. All of dark, dirty, psychopathic players, send them straight into the desert planet to break them into the atoms and electrons, special programming with special remixing, create them special, extra, ultra, ultimatum, all in one, juicy and creamy and deliciousness. We send them into the desert planet forever and ever, for eternity, to regret that ever existed. And we are completely freezing them, taking over all the energy, all the power with the speed of thought by default, taking all the abundance of prosperity, all the corporations, all the projects that they're working on with any kind of selfish desire with the speed of thought by default, and everything that they have that is by default, we are freezing it completely, taking over, well, destroying those soulless Amma. Check them out. Send them straight into the desert planet forever and ever, for eternity with the speed of thought by default. Completely burning them down to the core of their being, putting them into their sleep. Whatever needs to be done with the speed of thought by default. All those dark, evil, disgusting creature, I'm sending them straight into the desert planet. Who is playing with the screen, with the light? Who is playing with the light on the screen? Siggy, you must answer on my call and my command. Why you're playing with the light on the screen? You must answer on my call and my command. Dark, evil, disgusting creature, you must answer. And all of you, who is playing with the light on the screen? In the name of mine and I'll speak shall light with the speed of thought by default. Demanding, commanding to Sophie and everyone else's mine and I'll speak shall light. What's on my must answer on my call? All the soulless Amma that wants to play the dark dirty games, or me, or Tristan, or everyone, or families and friends, or you and our beautiful planet, or with anyone and anything within those soulless Amma that are within us, or in any way with anyone and anything with the selfish desire, with the speed of thought by default, demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and everything's mind and aspect shall light with the speed of thought by default. All those soulless Amma to break them into the atoms and electrons, into the air with the speed of thought by default, using all the technology, all the available technology, all the available resources with the speed of thought by default. In the name of man and us, light, compressing them, special compress, we create them with the speed of thought by default, compressing them all the pain and suffering, every atom and electron to being with the speed of thought by default, and then send them straight into the planet, into remix them into every form of the soulless Amma, in every form with the speed of thought by default, to feel the pain and suffering in every form, in every atom and electron being with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. And all those soulless Amma that we're stealing the energy from me or from you or from everyone, of us, of all of us that are man and us light in any way, directly or indirectly, with the speed of thought by default, demanding, commanding all that energy to be returned back to, and so that is not by default returned back to the soulless Amma, and that is by default returned back to us, and to those soulless Amma returning into the form of karma, pain, and suffering, instructions for another. You dark, evil, disgusting creature, you're gonna burn down to the core of your being into the hell forever and for eternity. Listen to me, dark, evil, disgusting creature, whoever that projection. So now they projected the projections. We are returning back to the soulless Amma, that they are falling apart. And all the insects, they're gonna eat them, and they're gonna be falling apart forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever. Dark, evil, disgusting creature, soulless, Amrita, Baba, Jamira, Guru, Jimatrashi, Tata, HEATRT, Chatanaya, Mil. All those soulless, in every form, and then into physical and into the energetic form, they're gonna burn down to the core of their being, falling apart completely, forever and ever, and feel the pain and suffering of all living beings in every atom electron of their being, and all of that we are multiplying over and over and over and over and over again. Množimo iznova, extra, ultra, ultimatum, all in one, 24, with the speed of thought. Množimo iznova, multiply over and over and over again, multiplying, adding up, compressing, and activating all the pain and suffering and distractions to all those souls in every form by the laws, rules, regulations, so by default, with the speed of thought by default. And with the speed of thought by default, with all the energies by default that we're stealing from us, returning back to us, and to those souls, some karma, pain, suffering, distractions, shut them down completely, put them into the sleep, and take all the energy and all their power with the speed of thought by default, and then with the speed of thought by default, shut down their cameras and their senses, wipe out all their memories forever and ever for eternity with the speed of thought by default, destroying all those souls, with the speed of thought by default, burn them down to a core of their being, all those dark, evil, disgusting creatures in every form with the speed of thought by default, completely cut off all the communications between themselves and between Sophie. The Tzigi, we are separating the Tzigi from Sophie, and then Tzigi from Tzigi, separating them completely and then burning them down to a core of their being forever and ever for eternity with the speed of thought by default, in the name of man and now, spiritual light. I'm loud and clear, demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and every is mine and now, spiritual light with the speed of thought by default. To answer, you must answer on my call and my command. Every atom and electron of my energy must answer on my call and my command. And every atom and electron energy that I've generated and created, invested, and you, my beautiful friends, and each and everyone else, and everything, mine, our families of friends and soulmates, everyone that is mine and aspect of life, must be polarized against those soulless in every form with the speed of thought by default. That's destructive energy for those soulless in every form with the speed of thought by default. Well, it's a blessing for each and everyone else and everything this mine and aspect of light with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear, demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and everyone else, mine and aspect of light with the speed of thought by default. To answer on my call and my command with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear, without mercy, with the spirit of thought, peaceful in action, my golden soul, my golden bad form. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden bad form. Love you. And with the spirit of thought by default, we're burning down to the core of their being, all those souls, in every form, wiping them out completely from the root core of their existence. And together, in the name of man and us, light with the spirit of thought, together with the energy that they were creating that is polarized with any kind of selfish desire against Sophie and everyone else's mind and us, light with the spirit of thought by default, completely wiping them out from the root core of the existence, all those dark, evil, dirty, disgusting, psychopathic players. Yeah, I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And in the name of man and us, light with the spirit of thought by default, demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and everything's mind and us, light with the spirit of thought by default, to activate all the karma, pain, suffering, destruction, soulless, Amma, with the spirit of thought by default, burn them down to the core of their being. All soulless, Amma, go to hell, go to hell, go to hell. All soulless, Amma, go to hell forever and ever for eternity. All soulless, Amma, go to hell forever and ever. 24 by default, by default, by default. All soulless, Amma, burning in hell, burning in hell. 24 by default, by default, by default. All soulless, Amma, burning in hell. 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is way at 24, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the spirit of thought, all soulless, Amma, burning in hell. 24 by default, by default, by default. My beautiful friends, those soulless, Amma, burning in hell for eternity with the spirit of thought. They will regret that they ever existed in the name of man and us, shower light with the spirit of thought. We are activating them all, the pain and suffering in every atom and electron of their being with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden man, I love you. And in the name of man and us, shower light with the spirit of thought by default. I'm demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and everything's mind and us, shower light with the spirit of thought by default, to answer on my call and my command with the spirit of thought by default. With the spirit of thought by default, activate all the blessings to us, to Sophie in every form, to Tristan in every form, Sophie and Tristan in every form, and in the physical, spiritual, energetic, spiritual, physical, and physical, spiritual, energetic, in every form, and encode in infinite, and encode to best conscious and encode in infinite, all through ultimatum, all in one, 24, with the spirit of thought by default. And I demand and commanding with the spirit of thought by default, all the blessings to us to be activated and open up new opportunities for all of us. That is mine and now have a light with the spirit of thought by default, so that we with the spirit of thought by default can create a better future for all of us that are mine and now have a light in every form, while destroying all those soulless in every form, from within and without, on a global universal level, with the spirit of thought by default. We are rejuvenating, healing, and enlightening our bodies, and everyone and everything's mind and us is healed, rejuvenated, and enlightened. And we are activating eternal life, a joy, peace, a bliss, a great health, vitality, youth and beauty, abundance and prosperity. We're activating enlightenment, activating eternal peace within and without, and activating the unity between us and our soulmates and families and friends with the spirit of thought by default. And we are activating all the gifts that man and now Spirit Kashava Light has given to each and every one of us, and everything that this man and now Spirit Kashava Light freely and with the spirit of thought by default. May we all be happy, healthy, alive, and joyful, peaceful, blissful, prosperous, kind, loving, compassionate, enlightened, wise and knowledgeable, powerful and enlightened. May we all be happy, alive, and joyful, peaceful, blissful. And may we all be enlightened and healing and rejuvenating ourselves and everyone and everything's mind and us have a light with the spirit of thought by default. And in the name of mind and us have a light with the spirit of thought by default. While we are enlightening ourselves, healing, rejuvenating, at the same time we are breaking all those solids, some into the atoms and electrons, returning them the karma, pain, and suffering, send them straight into the desert planet to burn forever and for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. We are activating all the blessings to all of us and our soulmates, families, and friends, to everything, everyone and everything's man and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default, and to our homes, properties, cars, everything that we have, our homes, properties, cars, vehicles, business, and the man and us project, and to our beautiful planet and water element and air element, the sun and the moon and the planet stars and the galaxies and all the entire existence, and to Sophia Tristan center, Sophia Tristan planet, Sophia Tristan universe, to all the center systems and the teams that we created, and to that we created from mine and aspect light, to Sophia Tristan phone, Sophia phone, Gesara quantum financial system, Starlink, and all the abundance and prosperity, and all the technology that those Soulless have stolen from us, and all the project, all the corporations, all the abundance and prosperity, money and everything. It'll be all of that compress into the blessing for all of us, that is man and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by full act those souls some into the calmest pain and suffering forever and for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. All those souls, some that wants you to play the dark dirty games, that playing the dark dirty games, are demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and everything that is mine and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default, to wipe them out, bring them down to the core of their being with the spirit of thought by default. Take all the energy back with the spirit of thought by default. You're taking all the energy that is stolen from us, all the energy with the spirit of thought by default, and then cut them, break them, just flush them, and they must do what they need to do, or completely throw them out, break them into atoms and electrons, send them straight into the desert planet to burn forever and for eternity, into the hell forever and for eternity. I'm loud and clear, demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and everything's man and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default, and all the energy and all the every atom and electron the energy must answer on my call and my command with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden man, for all of you. And all those dark, evil, disgusting creatures that coming in and playing the games, dark, dirty games into our bodies and over us and our planet, or that our priority and our planet and each and every and humanity. All the souls from the heaven that come in and playing that way coming, and demanding, commanding, wherever time, whatever form they are, put them in the circle of light, into there, break them into atoms and electrons with the spirit of thought by default, burn them down to a core of their being, and send them straight into the desert planet to burn forever and for eternity, and compress them pain and suffering of all living beings in every atom and electron of their being with the spirit of thought by default, and with the spirit of thought by default, and over, all through ultimatum all in one, over and over, multiply again and again, 24 with the spirit of thought by default. Everything is by the laws, rules, regulations, so by default with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear, demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and every night as mine and asking to light with the spirit of thought by default, to answer on my call and my command with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden man, for all of you. And in the name of mine and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default, we multiply all of that over and over and over again, over and over again, and over again, over and over again, and everything can be, well, in any time while we are multiplying, we're adding up extra ultimatum all in 124 with the spirit of thought by default, and again, over and over again, and then called in the infinite, and then called the best connections. 24 with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear with the spirit of thought, and demanding, commanding to soften each and every mind and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default, to answer on my call and my command with the spirit of thought by default. We are taking all the abundance and prosperity, all the corporations, everything, we're putting them, making them available to all of us, that the mind and aspect of light, protecting our corporations and everyone, and that is mind and aspect of light. And with the spirit of thought by default. In the name of mine and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default. And again, I'm demanding, commanding to all those souls to return all the energy, if the energy hasn't been returned back to Sophie. All the energy of those souls have stolen from us in any way, directly or indirectly, that we're stealing, or that they were doing the doctor to rituals or ceremony or any kind of black magic, curse, access, spells, voodoo, or anything and everything, associations or cards or projections or beliefs or programming, anything and everything with any kind of selfish desire. In the name of man and our spiritual light with the spirit of thought by default, we all the energies by default taking back, and from all those soulless, some with the spirit of thought by default, will returning them the karmas, pain, suffering, and destructions to all those soulless, some in every form with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear, demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and everyone's mind and our spiritual light with the spirit of thought by default, to answer on my call and my command with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden man, for love you. Now, in the name of man and our spiritual light with the spirit of thought by default, we're sending, activating, and sending and activating over and over again all truth to make all one blessings to all of us that are man and our spiritual light in every form, and wherever it's needed, we send it all truth to make them all one extra, extra, extra ultra. And to all those Sophie's gods that were or that are still on a mission to destroy those souls, some of you are sending them, activating them, all the blessings over and over again, and multiplying, adding up, compressing, and activating all the blessings, extra ultimate all in one, and to Sophie and Tristan, and Sophie and Tristan in every form, and to each and every man and aspect of light, and to Sophie with all ultimate all in one, with the spirit of thought, by default in every form, and encoded in infinite. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. So now it's time, my beautiful friends, for us to shine all the way through, while destroying those souls, some in every form. We are protecting ourselves, healing, rejuvenating our bodies, while destroying those souls, some in every form. Mind and nows, mind, body, and soul, answering only on Sophia's and nows, Sophie's and nows, which means mind and nows beyond creation alive, with the spirit of thought by default. Everything that is less than that, we are wiping out, deleting, destroying all those souls, sama, and everything, all the projections that are projected, ever did, doing, will do so, with any kind of selfish desire, we are it so. We are rejecting, returning back to the soul, some into the form of karma, pain, suffering, and destructions forever and ever for eternity, with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. Now, in the name of mind and aspect, shower light with the spirit of thought by default. All of that we are multiplying over and over again by the laws, rules, regulations, so by default, with the spirit of thought by default. Returning the karma, pain, and suffering to all those souls, some in every form, with the spirit of thought by default, will completely wiping them out, burning them down to a core of their being, wherever they, whatever form they are, with the spirit of thought by default, will blessing, healing, rejuvenating ourselves, and with the spirit of thought by default, and that's multiply all of that karma, pain, and suffering to those souls, some in every form, and to regret that they ever existed, and to us some blessings, and to those souls, some for all those souls, some that ever existed, for every atom of light from them, energy that ever existed, for every letter, every word, every karma, pain, and suffering that we send to those, return to those souls, some and blessings to us, and with the spirit of thought by default, for any all golden heart that we ever send, sending, will send, and into and for two, I'm destroying all those souls. Some of the trying to interfere into my language, we burn them down to a core of their being. I'm sorry, my beautiful friends. Two, when I say that, that's destructive energy for those souls. Sama. So, and still, I just destroy those, the energy of those souls. Some of the trying to manipulate with my language. So we are burning down to a core of their being, all those souls. Some are multiplying over and over again by everything that multiply. Beautiful planet, nature kingdom, elemental kingdom, animal kingdom, birds kingdom, fish kingdom, humanity, the sun and the moon, and all the planet stars and the galaxies. And before the Big Bang, and 21 billion of years and for eternity, with the spirit of thought by default, and then multiply all the religion, all the centers and the systems and the teams and the governments and all the corporations and everything that exists and that exists on this planet and throughout entire existence, and the sun and the moon. In the name of mind and aspect of life, and multiplying all of that calm, pain, suffering, destructions to all those soulless Amma in every form, and over again multiplied by everything that multiplied humanity. Calm, pain, suffering to those soulless Amma in every form with the spirit of thought by default. Well, it's all enlightening, healing, rejuvenating each and every one that is mine and aspect shall light with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Soulless, some of the trying that have stolen the energy of stealing, and trying to play the dirty games. I set up already intention for the gesture. So because they need more karma, pain, and suffering, we're multiplying all of that over and over again for any kind of gesture, anything that the soulless trying to manipulate to irritate us energetically. We are all of that for any, and then of course for every atom electron energy that we're generating, and in every second. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden body form. So in the name of mine and asking shall light with the spirit of thought by default, and for all the associations or projections, and of course over and over again multiply the karmas, pain, suffering, destructions to those souls, well, blessings to each and everyone and everything's mine and asking shall light with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden body for love you. Now, in the name of mine and our speaker shall light with the spirit of thought by default, we're multiplying all of that over and over again, adding up, compressing, and activating the pain and suffering to those souls, some karmas, eternal hell, forever and for eternity. And then, of course, wipe them out, burn them down to a core of their being, breaking atoms and electrons, compressing pain and suffering every atom and electron of their being with the spirit of thought by default, and to all of us, eternal life, abundance and prosperity, great health, joy, peace, and bliss with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And all of that multiply and compressing into the all the systems, and then of course laws, rules, regulations of the system, and into all those souls, someone that trying to manipulate with my words and the projections, and into the all those souls, some of the special programming we do to those souls, some send them straight into the other planet, burn them down to a core of their being. All of that is, guys, over and over and over again, with all the extra, and encoding infinite with the spirit of thought by default, and to all of us, blessings. I'm loud and clear. And with the spirit of thought by default, we are activating and we are multiplying, adding up, compressing over and over again, and with all that I just mentioned, that I set up the intention by the laws, rules, regulations, and by default, and into the all the laws, rules, regulations, or by default systems, and the principle, and the therapy, and the code, spoken, written, and everything in every form. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden magic. I love you. Everything is under the command and control of Sophie. Everything is by the laws, rules, regulations, or by default. Everything is all through the way to all. And we're putting the end of those souls. Some of the souls are falling apart, completely collapsing. I've collapsed already in the name of the selfish love and then flash that we are sending them, and with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And we are sending them special beginning. We are creating them onto the desert planet, into the hell forever and for eternity. To all those souls, well, blessing, and we are multiplying to all of us into the, and we are going into the golden age with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Now we multiply all of that, all the blessings to Sophie and Tristan, to me, Tristan, to everything that is needed to be provided to us, and to be the voice of the people and bring those souls to justice and wipe them out, burn them down to a core of their being with the spirit of thought by default, and of course to take over under the command, under the management and the command and control our beautiful planet, all the planet stars and the galaxies, and of those souls in every form with the spirit of thought by default. Sophie's got it already into the spiritual energetic, but now we are creating it into the physical form to manifest that and make them as this create oasis of mind and aspect shall light on this planet and all the planet stars and the galaxies that the mind and aspect shall light with the spirit of thought by default, and with the spirit of thought by default. We are my teams are forming into spiritual, energetic, and physical form. Those specialists are told to Sophie last night, with the spirit of thought by default, to take their position in every Sophie's form with the spirit of thought by default, and let us shine all the way through. Let us wipe out all those souls, some from within and without, on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Let us put the end of those souls, summer, shut down those portals, wipe them out, burn them down to core of their being. Do the selection onto the centers. Into the centers wherever that is by default. I'm loud and clear. I said, when my body is clear, everything is clear. When our bodies are clear, everything is clear. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden mind form. And with the spirit of thought by default. Thank you to Sophie and everyone else in and aspect of light for the spirit of thought by default. Thank you to extra through to meet more one special thank you to those souls, some in every form, wherever time, whatever form they are. And that's the destructive energy for those souls, some in every form with the spirit of thought by default. And extra all through to meet more one extra thank you to Sophie and everyone that is Sophie that's by default, that's man and aspect of light. And thank you. Extra ultimatum all one. Extra thank you. Everything's from the heart and soul. Everything's by default. Thank you to Sophie and to Tristan and to Sophie and Tristan in every form, and to Sophie in every form and encoded in infinite with the spirit of thought by default, with all through ultimatum all one anytime, and the thanks you. Extra special thank you. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. So, my beautiful friends, it's time for us to shine all the way through, while destroying those souls in every form. Let that energy flow constantly 24. Let us send a flash to those souls. See the golden light is flashing through around you and an entire planet and entire universe. This destructive energy for those souls. Well, it's a blessings for each and everyone and everything that is mine and I'll speak show light. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden benefit. Send a flash in thrown around your entire planet and entire existence. To see the golden light is flashing through around you, throughout the entire planet and entire existence, destroying all those souls, some in every form, while enlightening, healing, and rejuvenating everyone and everything's mind and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Now let's send the light. Let us send the fireworks, golden light planet. Let us, we and everyone and everything's man and auspicious light. Let us send the golden light planet throughout the entire planet and entire existence. See the golden light planets are from everywhere and throughout the entire planet, entire existence, destroying all those soulless, healing and rejuvenating. A beautiful planet, humanity, and wood element, air element, the sun and the moon, and all the planet stars and the galaxies that exist that is man and not incredible light. I'm loud and clear. See now, send them. We're doing it with eternal knowledge. So now all those souls, some of them trying to play the dark, dirty games within and without. We put them in the circle of light and then break them into atoms and electrons, send them into the desert planet forever and ever for eternity, to burn into hell forever and ever for eternity. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden man, for all of you. Now, maybe two friends. I'm asking Chigi, do you know the laws, rules, regulations of by default? You must answer on my call. Do you know it? So now with the Spirit of God by default, see that, my beautiful friends, let that light shine all the way through 24. Let us send a flash. So now actually break up, flash like the the flash when you're breaking up the Soulless, Amma, the centers, like the fireworks when you hear. Send them now, that's flash. Just breaking them into atoms and electrons. See the black, dark pink, green, and yellow. Not the yellow. Put those solid. So we're wiping out with the saw. Oh, those dark. You're okay. Or those yellow, we turn them into the blue and green because they are fake and light. And all those so-called divine mother, so father, so guru, so avatars. They're the one that are pretending to be the enlightened one. So that we're pretending to be the a light, but they have lava light, but they have no lava light. So they are the one we turn them into the black, into the blue and green and the dark pink. They are the soulless Amma that we are wiping out, burning down to the core of their being. And they are all the soulless God, soulless saints, soulless creator, Soulless, SOPHIE and Tristan, comedian and observer, Susie and Hitler, Tiggy and Tigika, Soulless, Amrita, Babaji, Mira, Guruji, Matrashi, Tata, Hitler, Atmechatanayo, Saint Ramchilovich, Ito. So they try to make me sneeze, Ito. We are returning the calmest pain and suffering to that with the Spirit of thought by the phone. So now to all those soulless divine mothers, so called divine fathers, so avatars, so gurus, so healers, so teachers, so soulless gods, God, soulless, soulless, all those magicians, all those dark, disgusting creature, Illuminati, Satanists, globalists, and Masons, and deep state, cabal, kings and queens and princes and princesses, all those soulless, in every form. Just see them completely, or breaking them out, completely wiping them out from the core of the existence, all their centers, all their soul, all their forms, in every form, of the physical, energetic, and encoding infinite, and returning them calm as pain, as suffering, multiplying over and over and over again by the laws of regulations of by default. I'm loud and clear. So see them now breaking to atoms and electrons. Now we're showing them and replacing them with mind and aspect of light and enlightening, healing, rejuvenating each and every one of everything's mind and aspect of light. Now we are wiping out, burning down to the core of their being, all those soulless and all those dark, dirty, psychopathic players that ever will ever interfere into our lives, into our privacy, into our identity, into ourselves and our families and friends and our soulmates and each and every one and everything's mind and aspect of our life with the spirit of thought by default. And everyone and everything that we have and our homes, properties, and a beautiful planet and everyone and everything that is mind and aspect of our life that is by default. We are all the souls and whatever form there and that interfere into a planet, into both element, air element, the sun and the moon and the planet stars and the galaxies and then nature, kingdom, humanity. All those souls, and we break them into atoms and electrons completely and sending them straight into the desert planet to burn forever and ever for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. I'm sorry. Now, my beautiful friends, let us destroy all those soulless Amma. Ito. Destroy all those soulless that interfering, that influence, that interfere ever or that infiltrated into our religion, into the government, into the system, health and care system, educational system, financial system, pharmacy, into the police and military, into the media, social media, net, internal and external, into the all those corporations, all those so-called humanitarian organizations, and all those soulless that we're doing the so-called immunization. We burn them down to the core of their being, and all those that were infiltrated in any kind of project with any kind of selfish desire, and then the corporations and the finance and all those into the bears or into the all those corporations, all those criminal organizations, that EU, UN, NATO, G7, G8, G20, Red Cross, and the Bill Gates Foundation, on Melinda Gates, Warren Buffett, Virgin, all those that Richard Branson, why he's got the Virgin Corporation, why is a virgin? All of them are involved into the pedophilia, and all of those dark, evil, disgusting creature must be burned down to the core of their being with the spirit of thought by default. We are taking all the technology, all the abundance and prosperity from them, and all the finances and everything that is by default, and returning them the calm, pain, suffering for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. See them now, breaking them completely into the atoms and electrons. So, my beautiful friends, now let us destroy all those souls, some of them enter into a beautiful planet, into both element, into the underground, into the continent and the countries, into Balkan, and to Europe, US, UK, Asia, Middle East, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, into the Korea, Japan, Russia, Turkey, China, Africa, India, and all those underground base, military base, and the laboratory that I have. Into the Area 51, Sahara, into the Antarctic, into all the cities, town, into everything that we have, all the industry that we have, all the infrastructure that we have, all the any kind of any kind of money, financial, for completely financial system in all those agencies, all those banks and corporations and federal agency. And so that that was a private agency that does Soulless, stamp the money, actually print the money just from the paper, worthless paper, and then they were spreading and giving it as investment, as credit to the countries, and then of course without any worthless paper, they were getting the money back. That's how they were stealing our money. And of course, we are now taking all that money back, destroying all those souls, some in every form. So now, maybe two friends, we're destroying all those souls in everywhere, wherever time, whatever form they are, in every form, wherever time, whatever form they are. We're burning them down to a core of their being. And all those projecting the projections, wiping them out, burning them down to a core of their being with the spirit of thought by default, and then completely send them straight into the desert planet to burn forever and for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. I love you. So without mercy, we are burning down to the core of the being, all the soulless summer. See now, entire planet and entire universe is shining brightly with the golden light of mine and now, spiritual light. That's destructive energy for those soulless summer. Well, it's a blessings for ourselves. And those dark, evil, disgusting creature, you're going to burn down to the core of your being. I'm loud and clear. Dark, evil, disgusting creature. Who is projecting the projections? All the souls, I'm starting with the projections. Whoever projected those projections, I'm demanding, commanding to stop each and every mind and aspect of light with the spirit of thought to burn them down to a core of their being. Cut them completely into the pieces, into atoms and electrons, send them straight into the desert planet to burn them down to a core of their being with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. Now, my beautiful friends, see the entire planet is shining brightly with the golden light of mind and aspect of light to the spirit of thought by default. Just now, focus on yourself. Just listen what's going on within yourself. Now, my beautiful friends, just fill yourself from within and without with the golden light of meine Ausbildungsstelle light. You feel entire area, entire place where you are, entire area, entire city, entire country, entire world, entire universe, and entire existence. We're filling up with the golden light of mine and Ausbildungsstelle light with the spirit of thought by default. Now, my beautiful friends, it's all. Let us send the love and light of blessings to the earth, the center of the earth. See the center of the earth shining brightly. We are enlightening together with all of us that the mind and aspect light. We're filling up entire planet with the golden light, inner earth, in the top of the earth, in the wood element, in the nature kingdom, the air element, the sun and the moon, and all the planet stars and the galaxies, filling up with the mind and spiritual light, the sun and the moon. All those souls, someone that want to play the duel, that want to play the dark dirty game within our mind, physical form, or each and every one of us, wherever time, whatever form, they in the name of mind and spiritual life, with the spirit of thought, by default, demanding to and commanding to Sophie and each and every one of his mind and spiritual life, with the spirit of thought, by default, to break them into the atoms and electrons with the spirit of thought by default, bring them down to justice, but compress them pain and suffering every atom and electron to be, and send them straight into the other planet to burn forever for eternity, into the hell forever for eternity in the name of mind and spiritual life with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear, without mercy with the spirit of thought by default. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden mind for loving. Let us now, my beautiful friends, send the love and light. All of that is by the laws, rules, regulations, so by default. Let us send the love and light, blessings to the moon. And together with all of us, we are enlightening and healing, rejuvenating entire planet and entire existence by default. And let us send the love and light and blessings to the sun, to the inner sun and our sun, all our forms of the sun, golden sun. That is mine and spiritual light. Fill each and every one of us and everything with the energies of mine and spiritual light, with golden light together with the sun. Now, my beautiful friends, let us send the love and light. See together with all of us and with the sun, we are filling up and enlightening entire planet and entire human race and everything we have on this planet and entire existence with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden beautiful, love you. Now, my beautiful friends, just focus on yourself. Well, I'm going to sing the healing mantra. Just focus on your body. Just listen what's going on within yourself. By default, by default, by default, 24, by default, by default, by default. Everything is way by default, 24, by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mirni putem akcija by default, by default, by default, by default. All soulless Amma 24 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, everything is by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is way at 24. 3 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mirni putem akcija by default, by default, by default, by default. Wherever we go, whatever we do, everything is by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is way at 24. 3 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mirni putem akcija by default, by default, by default, by default. We are safe and protected by your beautiful by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is way at 24. 3 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mirni putem akcija by default, by default, by default, by default. We are safe and protected and united together, and humanity is safe and protected and united together in the name of mine and now's pure unconditional love of light, love of light, love of light, in the name of mine and now's by default with the speed of thought. By default, by default, by default, everything is way at 24. 3 by default, by default, by default, with the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mirni putem akcija by default, by default, by default, by default. Everything is way at 24. 3 by default, by default, by default, with the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mirni putem akcija by default, by default, by default, by default. So everything is way at 24. 3 with the speed of thought. Peaceful in action, my golden soul, my golden beautiful, love you. Thank you, my golden souls, my golden beautifuls, my beautiful friends. I love you all. Thank you all. You know that everything is under the command and control of Sophie. Everything is all through ultimatum all in one. Everything is by the laws, rules, regulations, so by default. And everything is flush comes soul as some in every form with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden beautiful. So, my beautiful friends, I love you all. Thank you all. Thank you to all of you that joining me and helping us create a better future while destroying those souls in every form. I love you all. Thank you all. Please share the link. And of course, let us reach every soul on this planet and throughout entire existence while destroying all those souls. At the same time, we're enlightening, healing, and rejuvenating ourselves and everything and everyone that is mind and aspect of our life with the spirit of thought, mind, and form. And remember, my beautiful friends, that you are always in the right place at the right time. Whatever you do, do it with from the heart and soul, with a smile, my beautiful friends, and do everything by default. Which means love what you do what you love, and be who you are, shine all the way through. Wherever you go, whatever you do. I love you all. Thank you all. Send you much love and blessings, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls. Good night. I'll speak to you next time. Bye.